What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm just gonna be talking about my entrepreneurship journey. And maybe if you guys are, up and coming entrepreneur, or maybe you haven't even started yet, but you've been binge watching, 30 to 50 YouTube videos and getting dopamine from there. I'm just gonna be showing you guys one important concept that genuinely changed my life and that has just made me enjoy life, so much more, right? Especially going through all this, stress and everything, right? That one concept really is just falling in love with the process, right? I remember when I was first starting out, I was door dashing, right? With Amazon FBA a year and a half ago. I was literally door dashing. I had like $500 to my name. I started Amazon, literally SellerAmp and Keepa. I had SellerAmp and Keepa. That was like $40. I seen the vision before it even started, right? I knew as soon as I made my first dollars online, it was like $20.99. I sold like a box of Prime. I don't even think I profited, but it was one of the best feelings of my life, right? It was like, bro, I just made a single dollar online. Like, I'm rich. I just remember starting out, I was still in college, right? I was failing all my classes and I was just like, damn, what do I do in my life? And I'm actively scrolling on TikTok. I'm seeing all these people buy their dream cars. I'm seeing all these people do everything. And it really made me understand that, everyone's gonna have, their own goals. Everyone has, their own steps. Everyone has their own advantages, right? And it wasn't fair for me to be at step 1, right? Looking at other people in step 11, step 15, step 20. You don't even know if it's real or not, right? You don't even know what the stuff they're posting. They could be using someone else's call. They could have a trust fund for all you know, right? They could get all the money from their parents. Number one thing I would just say is wherever you are in your life, wherever you are, just fall in love with the process. Literally, just understand that you're building something and having that belief system that whatever I'm doing right now, it's gonna lead to further success 6 months, a year now. And the only thing I can control right now, because worrying about something that's gonna happen in the future, worrying about what if this business is gonna fail, it's not gonna do anything. It's not beneficial. So once I really focusing on the things that I can control, that's when everything changed for me. Focusing really on the inputs. And that's all I could do, right? I didn't know if I was gonna be able to find profitable products every single day consistently. I didn't know if my products were gonna sell, right? I didn't know if I was gonna get approved for, the 50K credit card, right? 0% APR. And I went through so many of these tribulations. I went through so many of these trials, getting my account shut down, literally getting declined for so many credit cards, literally having products tank. Literally, I remember one time, right, at the start, I went deep on this item. I spent like $700 on these plastics. And on the listing, Amazon listing, it was like plastic. In the picture, it was like a plastic jug, right? But on the title, it said with cap included. But obviously, I just looked at the picture. I was like, okay, I'm gonna print with this. And I end up getting like 50 returns sent back to my house, and just looking at returns coming every single day, looking at my customer service thing, just getting demolished, just refunds, money coming out of my account, money coming out of my net worth, because I was putting 500,000 and I was building up my net worth, but it was like 2,000. I only had $2,000 to my name. Understanding the growth from then to now, I literally just laugh at those moments, right? And I'm so grateful that I just kept pushing, and I couldn't imagine if I quit. I couldn't imagine if I listened to what, all these other people were saying, or Amazon FBA is dead, or dropshipping is dead, right? Another side thing I want to say is, guys, do not take advice from somebody that you don't want to be like, right? Like, I'd have these people from the gym, these 26-year-olds, and no hate to them, but they're making they're at a 9 to 5, right? And they're telling me life advice. Like, I don't want to be like you, bro. Like, I genuinely don't want to be like you. So why would I take advice from you, right? And understanding that whatever I was doing, as long as I was putting inputs in every single day, that's the only thing I can control. You can't control how much money you're gonna make. You can't control anything. The only thing you can control is putting in the inputs in every single day. And that's what I fell in love with, right? And once you fall in love with putting in the inputs in every single day and seeing how long you can stay consistent, seeing how much you can outwork the other people, that's where this becomes like a game. That's where it's like the people that were looking down on me now, the people that were looking down on me 6 months ago, people that were looking down at me a year ago, now it's like we're lapping them, right? And I really found enjoyment in that. I was like, okay, you guys are up right now. Give me 6 months. I'm gonna outwork you. I'm gonna be more consistent than you. I'm gonna out-discipline you, and I'm just gonna be better than you. And just give it time, let time do its thing, and we're gonna see who comes back on top, right? Because I'm gonna be more consistent, I'm gonna put in more inputs than you every single day, and I'm gonna win every single day, right? And once you have this mentality, I don't feel like, guys, I work 10, 12 hours every single day, and it doesn't even feel like work. It genuinely feels amazing. Once I realized 5, 6 days ago, made the most money that I've ever made in my life, and you're probably gonna say this is crazy, I've gotten more enjoyments like 4 days ago when I had a really good input day, when I had a discipline, where I posted like 2 videos. I spent like $5K on profitable inventory. I had hundreds of orders shipped out. I got on calls with my virtual assistant. I made a new hire for my other business. I focus my dopamine in. I get so happy when, I'm putting in the inputs, I'm putting in the work in, because I know everything, the dream car, it's inevitable. If you focus in on the inputs, it's impossible not to get whatever you want. And just with your mindset, it gets so much easier where it's like, okay, I don't care what happens, right? If I have a slow day, if I make $0 today, or if I had a $5 5K a day. It doesn't matter. The one thing I control is inputs, and that's the only thing I control. Then the journey just becomes more enjoying. Then it's just you're living life every single day, you're chilling, you're just getting better. Whether you made money or you didn't, you got better. You put the inputs in, just trust God, trust the journey, and then it's chill. Maybe, and understanding that being able to put in inputs 6 months, a year without seeing results, that is the people who are successful, because everyone could just fall in love with the journey for a month or two, and then when there's minimal results, right, then it's everyone quits. If you guys could take one thing from this video is focusing on inputs. You can't control the outputs. You can't control business is up and down. The only thing that's a steady line that should be going up is your inputs. That's one thing that you control every single day. How much money am I spending on inventory? How much am I learning? How much knowledge am I acquiring? That's something that you can control. That's pretty much all I have for you. I'm not gonna go ahead and yap. We'll catch you next one.